You know, ladies and gentlemen, you can say what you want about Washington, D.C. Mayor Marion Barry, but I feel it's my belief that gram for gram, you're not going to find a better mayor anywhere.
Good Hope Road out, Marion Barry Avenue now in, as many come out to celebrate in Southeast to pay homage to the mayor for life.
A D.C. political leader known throughout the district, now enshrined throughout the streets of Southeast. Marion Barry Avenue is now in white letters, hanging high above heads, after a celebration of the beloved four-term mayor who got his first start in politics as a civil rights activist and first chairman of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. His contributions to the city are vast, and he was beloved by many due to his resiliency and dedication to the district up until his death. The chair of the Marion Barry Legacy Foundation, along with Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton, spoke about the importance of the dedication.
He had used his fine mind and penchant for hard work to write his own ticket into the professional class.
I can say few mayors have had the impact on their city that Marion Barry had on Washington, D.C.
Saturday, plenty of hallmarks that make D.C. culture unique were on display, including go-go music. And News 4's Tony Perkins served as the MC for the ceremony.
This is the CBS Evening News. Dan Rather reporting. Good evening. Marion Barry tonight delegated many of his duties as mayor of the nation's capital, but did not resign. Word of this came hours after the D.C. mayor was brought before a federal magistrate on misdemeanor drug charges, buying and using crack cocaine.
Always did that. You're kidding. Always did it. I've been tuning a lot, and I've been doing that too, man. How was it? How? Where's the rest? Where's the rest of it? You did it? Good.
Where is she? Take her high. We're staying out. The FBI Metropolitan Police Internal Affairs Unit. You're under arrest. Illegal narcotics. Raise your legs. Okay, Mr. Mayor, we'll let you put your hands on the wall. Please put your hands up on the wall. Good setup. Okay. Here, we're going to let him take his coat off. Okay. Put your hands on, Mr. Mayor, for a second. Keep your hands up. We're going to slip your coat off for you. We're going to have some people, EMT people, take a look at you, make sure you're not going to pass out the tree. Okay? Okay. 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 And everything. Let's get the woman out of here. Somebody get me the brown box sitting on the inside. Damn, it's not almost here. I'll be damn. Just take it easy. Where's that brown box? Okay. I get tricked in this stuff. Give me the brown pad. I get tricked in this. Let's get the woman out. She's out. She's gone. I get tricked like this. Fucking damn. Let's set up. I understand that. Please stand still. Damn, set up like that. Before we do anything, Mr. Mayor, I want to read you your license. What am I arrested for? Just listen. We already told you you're arrested for violation of narcotic laws in the District of Columbia. Pay attention to what I'm going to read. Set up. Okay, I understand. Pay attention to what I'm going to read. Set up. God damn it, the fucking set up. Listen to your rights, Mr. Mayor. God damn, I should have come up here. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have a lawyer with you during questions. Damn, got it set up. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you'll still have the right to stop answering at any time.
I'll be goddamn.
You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer.
I'll be goddamn.
Sir, Mr. Mayor, do you understand your rights?
Yeah, set me up like that.
You understand your rights,
yeah,
Steve? Okay.
Got me set up. Ain't that a bitch?
Mayor Marion Barry was still drawing cheers in his neighborhood even after his arrest last night on charges of using crack. In an FBI undercover operation, sources say former model Rashida Moore, described as a cooperating government witness, allegedly lured the mayor to a rendezvous for romance and drugs. While a videotape rolled in this Washington hotel, U.S. attorneys and FBI agents watched over a hidden closed-circuit camera as the mayor allegedly gave Moore money for cocaine. Unknown to Barry, she then obtained cocaine from an undercover officer standing by on the scene. An affidavit filed by one of the watching agents said, "I observed Mr. Barry take possession of the crack cocaine and inhale on the lit smoking apparatus." Agents then burst in to make the arrest. Barry has weathered years of allegations that he's a drug user. 2 witnesses have even testified to it before federal grand juries. Barry always dismissed the charges.
But I've never bought, used, sold, indulged in cocaine.
But never before was the mayor captured on videotape. The turmoil led him to postpone a scheduled Sunday kickoff of his run for a 4th term.
A vote over jobs led to a racially charged debate started by D.C. Councilman Marion Barry.
Now, the councilman was behind a bill that would help men and women who have been released from prison attain new jobs. But when this measure failed, the fireworks began.
Mr. Chairman, how do you explain the fact that Mr. Graham is the only white member of the council supporting this bill?
Just seconds after a vote on a bill to help those with criminal records easily gain employment and housing, the discussion in the city council chambers turned testy, with Marion Barry all but calling half his colleagues racist.
If you don't tell me along racial lines, then you must not be able to count, which you can. And that's BS.
As Barry's bill was voted down, tensions rose as the Ward 8 councilman promised to, quote, continue on the warpath against anyone that opposes this bill.
D.C. Councilman Marion Barry makes some new racially charged comments surrounding his annual Thanksgiving turkey giveaway.
Marion Barry gives away thousands of dollars worth of turkeys every Thanksgiving. When the city paper asked Barry where the money comes from, he refused to answer. He said a specific group is behind the question.
Pushed by white people.
When asked if someone might want to know who gave Barry $40,000 to ensure the donor or donors are not currying favor with a city council member, Barry again is dismissive and says it's racial.
I said something about white liberals are the ones who raise these questions about who's paying, etc.
All right. Guess we're not shaking hands today.
I just talked to Latoya, and she will call you back.
Okay.
To further discuss this. How long you been at Fox 5?
Since April.
April. That's what I thought. In this town, we decide what's important, what's not important, at the station and the community. And with all the stuff going on, with the city council up here, this going on over here, going on over here, you know, and you talking about parking tickets? That's ridiculous. You know, I got to pay my tickets, otherwise I don't get my tag renewed. Simple as that.
But you have $600 in outstanding parking tickets.
I may have more than that. I don't know. Whatever I owe, I pay.
Well, these are from 2012 and 2013. I'll show them to you.
I don't want to see them.
Oh.
I want you to go find something else to do. Get some news.
Well, sir, I have to pay my parking tickets every 30 days. You've gone 2-3 years without paying your $600.
No, I'll pay all my tickets.
You don't,
eventually.
Sir. Eventually.
Yeah, that's right.
But they're supposed to, you know, we all have to pay them and they double.
With you. Unless you go find another story and represent this community, represent Fox 5.
Do you think if people don't have to pay their parking tickets in this community?
Of course, everybody should pay their parking tickets. And I'm going to pay mine.
All right.
Simple as that.
All right, we'll check back with you, make sure this gets paid.
There's more things to do. Learn. You've just been here since April. You don't know a damn thing about Washington, D.C.
Really, sir?
Right.
I don't know a damn thing about Washington, D.C. because you won't pay your parking tickets.
No, you full of shit.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have to understand the parking tickets drive people in the city crazy because they all have to. They all spend.
Me crazy. I have worked hard as I can, reduce the fines.
Yeah.
For red lights, for speeding. I've done all of that.
Right.
I'm going to check to see if those tickets are still outstanding. I don't know if you got your information from.
Yeah, and your Latoya's going to call me back.
Where you get it from?
from the DMV website.
Oh, all right, fine. Good.
I mean, it looks like they're all in Northwest.
Get your prior. They're not my ticket stamps. They're all in Northwest.
Well, I was wondering that since you're Ward 8. Yeah,
right.
they're all 5 of them are from Northwest.
We might have wrong information.
No, it's your Ward 8 place.
No, I don't have a Ward 8 plate. I don't have a Ward 8 plate.
That's the license plate. Well, then who has the Ward 8 plate?
It's inactive. It's inactive. That's what it is.
Well, someone's racking up parking tickets with it.
No, it's not.
Can you talk? Okay.
Let me talk. No, it's not. You're out of your mind. Down about 8th Street, south side, north side, 6th Street, etc.
Yeah, they're all.
Yeah, well.
Here, keep that. Get your staff to look into it.
Check out the information. Don't report nothing until you check it out.
I won't report it until I find out.
All right.
But are you not driving on a Ward 8? Does somebody else have your car?
No, the ticket is retired. The tag is retired.
Well, what tag do you use?
I use my 6-digit tag.
All right.
You got it?
Well, then someone's driving around in 2012 and 2013 on this tag.
No, you're not. Don't worry about it. Just check it out.
All right.
You're right.
All right. I'll check. We'll check it out further.
She'll be talking to you.
All right. Great.
And do something about these Asians coming in, open up business, these little dirty shops. And they ought to go. I just say that right now. You know, but we need African American business people to be able to take their place.
You've got a really high profile, and people really like you, and they want to like you. I want to like you. I really do. I come to D.C. I don't live here, but I love your town. Why you got to get all racial with the businesses?
What racial?
With the Asians in the dirty shops.
That's not racial.
How is that not racial?
Well, I'm not going to go through it if you don't understand it.
Well, I would like to understand it, so tell me.
There's a cultural difference between a number of ethnic groups.
Yeah.
Whether it's Hispanics, or whether it's Asian, whether it's white people. When there is a cultural difference because of our socialization, because of segregation, discrimination. All this adds to it. And it affects every aspect of our life.
I understand, like, I don't want to go to a dirty restaurant, but why you got to bring Asian into it?
Because the fact is that 95% of the carryouts in Ward 8 are owned and managed by Asians.
So?
So, I'm finished with that.
Got me set up. Ain't that a bitch?